You know when you like split the bill and then someone just ends up paying like the smallest amount?
I hate that. I only had a salad. You're
Yeah,
okay.
Welcome to Common Courtesy with Town and Country. Today we will be assessing your etiquette.
Manners are really important.
Yeah.
It'll affect how you go through your life, and you should treat others as you want to be treated, and yeah.
I think it's a sign of respect for each other.
This is it.
Don't be a bore, just be polite. Your mother-in-law regifts you the present that you gave her for Mother's Day. Do you say anything?
Oh.
It depends on the relationship you have with them, but my instinct would be to not say anything and like text my sister like, lol.
Yeah.
You know?
I would really like to, if I was dedicated enough, re-gift it again. Because I think like that would be, because then they would have the moment of, hang on, I gifted them, but where did I get it from? And maybe that would mean they'd have the realisation.
Yeah.
One of your friends confesses they've never watched Bridgerton. What do you say?
Disown them. No, I actually don't mind.
Got hundreds of millions of viewers around the world.
Yeah.
We don't need that extra figure. No.
And we don't go and watch them at work.
Although I feel like weirdly, if with friends in the industry, you've got to support each other's work.
Yeah.
So like Luke was in a play, he was wonderful, and I went to see that. And you kind of have to. There is an unwritten code, I feel like, that you gotta. If you're tight with your castmates, you do go and watch their stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a different strain of that.
Yeah.
You're hosting a dinner party, but it's getting late, and you're ready to go to bed. How do you approach this with your guests?
We would both be horrific at this. I know for
Yeah,
a
so
fact.
bad. I am really bad. Over the last year, I've done quite a lot of hosting. I do just go to bed and just let them carry on.
I once fell asleep. I went way over the top for this dinner party and was sat at the table and I fell asleep at the table. So that's a good way to do it. If you just frankly fall asleep in front of people, what are they going to do?
You're invited to a wedding without a +1, despite being recently engaged. Other single guests have mentioned they received a +1. How do you broach the subject with the host?
If you're recently engaged, I think you have to, because then you're like, is there some beef there?
Mm-hmm.
I think if it's like a casual partner or like it's a small wedding, and so, then you got to be like, oh yeah, that's fine. But I think it's kind of bad not to, if someone's engaged, not to invite their partner.
I feel like I'd say something like, I'm so-and-so's with me and like we're both in town at the same time, like, and try and set up the situation so it's easy for them to invite you.
Oh, sometimes people's partners are really annoying and you're like, you're not bringing that guy, like, what? Damn it. We'd hang out with him all night. Yeah.
You're on a flight and dinner is being served. The patron seated in front of you has reclined their chair all the way back, giving you no space to enjoy your meal. Do you say anything?
That's a really tricky one.
It's really hard.
Because I also feel for them if they just want to sleep. I feel like I'd ask someone that works there to try and
I think
help.
I would do the same.
I'd be like, I'm so sorry, I can't, what am I supposed
Just
to
be like, I can't even get my food in my mouth.
I literally need 5 minutes so I can swallow this in
I'll
one.
gobble it down and they can just...
Yeah.
You're at dinner with an associate who graciously covers the check. However, they only tipped 10%. What do you do?
Ooh.
Like when it's really good service, I'd probably sneak up and
Yeah,
add a
you can
little
top
bit.
it up
Yeah.
yourself.
But like discreetly.
Because your friend could be broke as well.
Yeah.
You don't know people's situations. Maybe they can't afford.
Yeah.
Although I do hate people being, we would call it tight here. I don't know if it's the same saying in the US. Yeah, I don't like when people are tight.
No.
It's a really unattractive quality in a person.
Also, when you like split the bill and then someone just ends up paying like the smallest amount?
I hate that. I only had a salad. You're like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You're attending a Broadway show and the patron next to you is texting. How do you proceed?
See, that's a really difficult one because having both come from theatre as well, you know how it affects like not only the people that are watching the show, but also how it affects you on stage. So I feel like I would struggle not to say something.
I have been in this situation and have said something.
Really?
Yeah, because I went to Hamilton back in like 2018 or something. And the guy in front of us was just on his phone texting. And I was just like, what are you doing? This is not okay.
Yeah.
And then he kept talking to his girlfriend and they were da-da-da-da. And then they left me with her and I was like, good.
Yeah.
Also, on stage, if you see someone's face light up with the camera, it's like, you can't stay off your phone for like 2 hours. Yeah, no.
Not okay.
Your friend tags you in a group photo on social media where everyone looks flattering, except for you. What do you do?
Remove tag.
Remove tag, and also be like, you...
Come on.
Yeah.
There's a courtesy, isn't there?
You'd be like, dude, come on. It depends on the purpose of the picture. If let's say they really have a crush on someone and they look absolutely incredible, and then you look not great, I'm like, okay, it's for the greater good. I'll take the L. It's fine. Yeah.
You RSVP to a soiree hosted by a colleague a month in advance. The morning of, you'll recall that you've also agreed to dinner with your spouse and their boss. How do you handle this?
Oh, it's so difficult, isn't it? Because I guess it's about what relationship, how important that relationship with that co-worker is.
You could try and do both. You say, look, I'm so sorry, I have to go for dinner with my partner, but we'll pop in afterwards. I think that the best of both worlds. Yeah?
Love that solution.
You're travelling for a friend's wedding and have their veil packed in your carry-on. The gate attendant mentions you must check the bag due to limited space. What do you do?
I hate that. I hate it.
I would open the bag and be like, look, I'm interested in this. If you need me to get rid of other stuff in the bag, because you can like throw out if I wouldn't want to throw out a bunch of my underwear in an airport, but I'm like, if you could get rid of some of your stuff and be like, can I just take this? When I was going to the Met Gala, I had to bring my dress as a carry-on, but it was huge. It looked like I was carrying a dead body.
Wow.
But the only way to get it through the airport was to bring it through like hand luggage, but it was so big, so we had to get like special dispensation to like come, and then on the flight it needed like its own area, and so I've had experience with precious cargo. It made it safe. I had it. I was not naked on the red carpet. It was a win.
Thanks for watching us on Town and Country.
Be sure to check out our digital cover.